Ladies and gentlemen, a pleasant good evening. Welcome to another episode of the Louis Sports Network. Hope everybody is having a wonderful Tuesday evening. Before I get started, man, guys, make sure you hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Make sure your post notifications are turned on. Make sure you guys are sharing on your social media platforms. Truly appreciate it. Thank you guys for taking the time to like, comment, share, and subscribe to the channel. Definitely appreciate it. Peace and blessings as always. Without you guys, there is no me. Love and appreciate y'all. As always, man, and I want you guys to listen in. Please share this video and let's get on with it, all right? So here we go. You know, we always hear this thing about LeBron James and who has he made. He makes everybody better around him. But the question now bears, who has LeBron James made better in his career? Because if he's made so many players better, why does he need help every single year? If he's made all these players better, think about it. Because I've asked this question many times, and yet not one LeBron fanboy has been able to answer my question. They go with the typical answer that they always go to when they don't have an answer. You're a hater. So let's go down the line. Zydrunas Ilgauskas. You know, I would have said Zydrunas Ilgauskas, but he didn't really maximize his game playing alongside LeBron James, and he was an all-star the year before LeBron got drafted. And if you fanboys try to lie, go look at the 2003 All-Star game, and then you'll be crapping your pants and looking stupid for trying to argue with me saying that LeBron made Zydrunas into an All-Star, because he didn't. Zydrunas was an All-Star the year before LeBron got drafted. He was an All-Star alongside LeBron in 2005. And in 8 seasons that LeBron has played with Zydrunas Ilgauskas, Ilgauskas was a one-time All-Star. So LeBron didn't make Zydrunas Ilgauskas better. Mo Williams. Well, he was only an All-Star dude because of an injury to, I forgot who was injured on that 09 team for the East. I don't remember who, but he made the All-Star team. But he's the only player, and that was kind of by accident because, trust me, if that player wasn't injured, and I don't remember who it was, then Mo Williams would have been another player that did not make an All-Star team. And you look at the teammates that LeBron has played with when it comes to Daniel Marshall and Sasha Pavlovich and Boobie Gibson and Anton Jameson and Anthony Parker, J.J. Hickson. I could go up and down the ladder, but LeBron really never made any of those guys better. And it was always, he didn't have enough help when it came to the postseason. Okay, now let's go to the Miami Heat. Well, LeBron James, he made Dwayne Wade better. No, Wade was a 6-time All-Star by the time that by the time LeBron James joined Dwayne Wade in Miami. As a matter of fact, Dwayne Wade had a scoring title and he has a Finals MVP. So LeBron didn't make him better. As a matter of fact, Dwayne Wade sacrificed his numbers. Dwayne Wade led the league in scoring 30 points per game. So, no, he didn't make him better. Oh, man, you know, Chris Bosh. Chris Bosh had to sacrifice his game when he went to the Heat because he was the third guy. Not only that, but Chris Bosh was already a 5-time All-Star prior to joining LeBron James. So, no, LeBron James didn't make Chris Bosh better. No. You look at all the role players, no, he didn't make any of those guys really better like that. I mean, LeBron James didn't make Battier a better three-point shooter. Battier shot 40% in 2013 with LeBron. He didn't make Mike Miller a better three-point shooter. Mike has always been a good three-point shooter. He shot 40% in 2013 also. You can't say he made Ray Allen better because Ray Allen shot 40% from the three-point line and he came off the bench. Can't say Chalmers because I think Chalmers shot nearly 40 himself. Rashard Lewis. I mean, Rashard was already a 2-time All-Star. At this point, he was a role player. So, no, can't say he didn't make him better neither. All right, now we go to Cleveland. Let's go to Cleveland. With Cleveland, he comes back, and I know what the LeBron fanboys are immediately going to say. They're going to say, LeBron James made Kyrie Irving better. He made Kyrie Irving better. But here's the problem with that. The reason that he didn't make him better was because Kyrie Irving was already a 2-time All-Star prior to Bron joining him. But they'll say, oh man, LeBron got him more shots. More shots does not mean that you are a better player. And not only did he not make him better by supposedly giving him more shot attempts, but think about this. After they won the championship in 2016, when Kyrie Irving hit the biggest shot in Cleveland Cavalier history, the media has tried to erase that shot as if to say LeBron's block was way more important. So that means that they really don't care about Kyrie. That means they care about LeBron. And on top of that, think about it. After the championship, David Griffin tried to trade Kyrie for Chris Paul. Not only that, they tried to trade him. The organization tried to trade Kyrie Irving again for Paul George and Eric Bledsoe. So if LeBron made him better, why were you trying to trade Kyrie Irving? So you didn't make him better. And then we get to Kevin Love. Oh man, but LeBron made him in law. No. LeBron James did not make Kevin Love better because Kevin Love was already a 3-time All-Star prior to coming alongside Cleveland. Because when the Cavaliers had the number 1 pick, they traded that number 1 pick when LeBron requested that they trade for Kevin Love, which is what they did. And Kevin Love was a double-double machine, but he was already a 3-time All-Star. And as an All-Star, he was with, I think they were Kyrie was an All-Star team with LeBron in 2017, and I think Kevin Love was also one in 2017. I think in 2018 possibly as well, but by the time Kyrie got traded to Boston. But anyway, he didn't make those players better, and Kevin Love had to sacrifice his game, and he became the third guy too. And now we go to the Los Angeles Lakers. LeBron's with a young core, but then that young core got traded. I remember Kyle Kuzma was playing good basketball in the second half of the year, in his first year playing with LeBron in Los Angeles, and Brandon Ingram was also playing good basketball second half of the year. But, they tried to attain the injury to Lonzo Ball being out and all that kind of stuff. But Bron didn't make that young core better. And remember, they acquired Rajon Rondo. So you had a veteran point guard. And then when you look at 2020, they trade for Anthony Davis in the offseason through collusion. And Anthony Davis was already a 5-time All-Star by the time he got traded to the Lakers. So think about it. Dwight Howard was already an 8-time All-Star by the time he came to the Lakers, even though he was a role player. You had Carmelo Anthony. He already was a 10-time All-Star, even though if he was a role player. Russell Westbrook, was an 9-time All-Star? You look at all of these former players that he's played with, and you keep asking yourself, who has he made better? Anthony Davis was putting up beast numbers, but LeBron James has never tried to develop chemistry. He's never really been part of a young core to where it's like, even though he's the best player, it's like he is able to develop chemistry with them and be part of a core group. Everything has been, they've got to be a multiple-time All-Star or an established veteran with young players. That's how LeBron has won all of his titles, and that's the most teams that he's been on. He's never really been part of a young core at all. He's never developed with players over the years. You look at the thing with Michael Jordan is, with Michael Jordan, Scottie Pippen and Horace Grant were drafted. They won championships together through development. Jordan was already on the verge of already being developed as a complete player, but Scottie and Horace had to develop. John Paxson was a veteran already, but at the same time, it's like he had to develop with Horace, with Grant and Pippen. So they were a core. And they won championships together. So Jordan was part of a core. You look at Kobe. They're going to say, but he already had a top 10 in Shaq. I said, but didn't you forget the second half of Kobe's career? Chris Mims, Sasha Vujacic, Luke Walton. Even though Luke's first year was in Shaq's final year, but still, you had Brian Cook. You had Smush Parker. You had Lamar Odom. Kobe had to develop with those guys. And yeah, they had to make some moves, but still, Kobe was part of a core. And then eventually they got Powell. But he was part of a core. You got Radmanovic. Kobe was part of a core. So he went through some difficult times in Los Angeles, man, and then was able to win 2 championships. But when it comes to LeBron James, he's never really made anybody better. Never. Every time I hear LeBron fanboys say, oh, LeBron makes his players better. And I tell them, name them. They can't. They just say you're a hater. And it's like and then they'll call him a bunch of bums. And then on top of that, LeBron always needs help. So if LeBron makes players better, why does he always need help? You guys can't answer that question no matter how many times you try. And that's when your emotional insecurities always gets you caught in a lie. But they're still going to cry anyway. And then they're going to say a bunch of personal things because they can't stand it, which just tells you, get some help, because it ain't personal. So get your emotions out of it. F your goddamn feelings. Stick to the facts. Bron has never really made anybody better. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is your boy, great player though. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is your boy Louis with another one. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section about LeBron always needing help, despite the myth that he makes the players around him better. Bless up, live, laugh, love. Thank you guys for watching.